Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Concordia St. Paul Golden Bears broadcast. I am your caster and host, Skeptor, and tonight we are coming at you live with an NECC Week 4 battle between the CSP Golden Bears taking on the MBU Spartans. So, a very good matchup in stores for us tonight, and we are ready to get into it. Best of 3 series going down between these two squads. We will be starting out on Fracture to kick off the evening, followed up by the map of Pearl. So we will be able to see some Pearl gameplay tonight coming out from CSP Blue, which is exciting. And after that, if required, we will be heading to Ascent for the third and final map of our series. But all in all, looking forward to a very good series between these two squads. Both of these squads being on the upper end of the bracket. Concordia St. Paul currently sitting at an undefeated 3-0 in their regular NECC season. So doing an absolute excellent job so far and looking to continue on that and push for a 4-0 start to the season. So here we have it. The stage is set and both teams now getting ready to go for what is to be an excellent game. Wait a second. 2 seconds. Yo, back out, bro. He kicked me. You guys got to get me in the lobby, bro. He kicked me. I'm not in the lobby. No, dude. My game crashed and then you guys just went into it. Yeah, because I'm not in it. All right. Apologies about that. Gonna have to join in this one. But as we get that figured out, I suppose I could go and check and see, or no, I probably should go check. Looking for statistics, trying to see and find the current win rate for this squad, the MBU Spartans. Yeah. Alrighty. MBU.
Our coach's game crashed.
Sorry about that, boys. So we are good to go.
You're good. You're good.
Dude, yeah, I was.
Now we change our comp because we snipe.
Alrighty. Back into the action, and for our viewers, finally getting into the action as we get back into this lobby here. Agent select underway. We got Akira locking in the Brimstone. Chifu will be on that KO, followed by Jitty's Breach. Joker on the classic Killjoy, and Synthetic holding it down on the Chamber. Those are your 5 agents for Concordia St. Paul Blue, loading up this best of 3 against the Missouri Baptist University Spartans. So, tough competition in the NECC North Division. Going at it tonight here, man, is going to be a good matchup. I'm very excited to get into these maps. Kicking it off with the Fracture pick should be a great opportunity to get this series off to the right get-go here. So, for the opposition, Konichi on the Rays, the Hambringer on the Chamber, Meepy Chilla on the Jet, Trevi on that Brimstone, and Hidden Worlds locking in that Breach. Similar comps. Granted, big difference being 2 Sentinels for the side of CSP Blue as to the double
Killjoy, say this with love.
side of MBU. So, the big talking point, what will pay the most dividends? That added threat of the second duelist,
That works.
or that lockdown on the defensive half of the 2 Sentinels. It should be quite a solid matchup between these 2 squads as we get ready to get it underway. Kicking it off on Fracture though. CSP Blue on the attacking side. MBU Spartans kicking it off on defense.
Caution.
Excited to get into this one. Kira on that Brimmy. showing off the glitch pop classic and a little bit of a frog spray.
Knife deployed.
Sting beacon down.
Enemy suppressed.
Aggressively towards A, taking
There.
a fast pace, very on hand. Spike leads the charge. Plus the trip spotted on the opposite side of the map, and now, as we check in with Joker, creeping forward towards this B site, not
Turret out.
anything quite yet. And now getting into this tower spot as the remainder of CSP Blue rotating in.
Enemy B. Reloading.
Turret down.
Trades coming out early here as Hidden World's going to pick up the first blood of the round, and now Akira getting tagged low to 4 HP, somehow trying to get out of dodge.
Spike down
Spike
B.
now. Orbit, Synthetic, going to find one more on Insanity, and going to get a head dink onto the chamber. Shitty,
That's done.
wall bang from Joker. Now it's
One
2-on-2.
enemy
Joker
remaining.
makes it a 2-on-1. Only one player remains. Shitty spotted him towards B main. What an electric pistol
Got the
round to kick
spike.
off
Yeah.
this series.
30
Both
seconds
teams firing on all
left.
cylinders.
Last player standing.
Pushing forward, he gets the 2 frags. What a clutch from Hidden Worlds. Turning that pistol round on its head in a
Killjoy,
1-on-2.
I could never
And he
wear
comes
that
out with
jacket,
the
but
3K,
on
a
you,
massive start for the MBU Spartans to win that pistol. Man, what a back and forth though. Synthetic finding one, full blind, finding the dink and the damage onto the chamber. Joker with the wall bang, but in the end, it is Hidden Worlds coming out with a massive 2v1 victory and claiming the first pistol round of this best of 3 series. Excellent start coming out from the defense. Now, time for a response from the Golden Bears as they get ready on this eco attack. Stunned up, plus a race satchel close. This could be trouble from the side of CSP. Dave's falling out. Hitting in a stop. He'll find Tisha. Nice find there. Still full
Right
HP.
there.
Man on the outskirts. Stone smoke, and CSP gonna decide to call it quits now. 4 on 4. Even up. Akira finds one. Stop shooting early. He'll finally finish that one off. Now a 3 on 3. And an opportunity to get the spike in the zone. Good position for the Golden Bears to be in. HP bars not where you like them. But overall, 3 on 3 is a great opportunity. Synthetic adds a headshot to the round. Making it a 3 on 2. Smoke coming out. One player hurt at CT.
teleport's ready.
Planted. Set up properly. A big opportunity to play spoiler in round number 2 and potentially come away with a
Placing
recovery.
sentry.
I mean, this would be massive if CSP could take this. Stim is out. Both players pushing through CT. Synthetic spots one and lets him cross. Is he gonna pick up the work? Shots aren't gonna land from the headhunter. Synthetic down with 3 HP.
Last player
Much to play
standing.
with, and now it's only Synthetic that remains. 1-2 and will go down. Great damage coming out, but in the end, a defuse is coming through for the side of MBU, and a big start to this
Feels
game coming out
bad
from
to
Hidden
kill their
Worlds.
brimstone.
Ultimate as well.
I mean, I
this
wouldn't.
early into the game,
Just
could be
feels
round
bad.
changing here. Granted, they do have full rifles approaching this round, and a few players will be rifleless on the side of the defense. Lots of bodies throughout the last round. It's quite an expensive round if they decide to invest, but we will find
There.
out momentarily
Charlie
what
Mike,
that
let's
play
move.
is.
Caution.
MBU Spartans, as we've said, starting on towards the draw position, and his 4 CSP comrades pushing in through A main. Really taken away on the rendezvous, so confident.
Enemy spotted A.
CP comes out from looks like that's reach onto the site. Hambringer gonna find one, a big shot on the Shifu. And just needing the locations, waiting to be with the team there, and a player spotted close. Big
Down
shots
and
coming
out.
out from Synthetic and Akira. And
Taken
Akira
down.
gonna add to the tally.
Spike
Beautiful
down.
2-piece coming out. With the redstone on the site entry. 4v2 scenario. Now, as the MBU Spartans look to claim somewhat of a retake position, I mean, weaponry not looking so hot right now, but
Enemy spotted A.
to see if they can pump out any more damage onto this Golden Bear squad. One player headed towards top of rope, and Jet gonna dash out.
One enemy remaining.
Akira puts on 3K, cannot find the board. Mislinichi gonna drop him there. Now a 3-on-1. Economy damage is the name of the game. CSP not giving any unnecessary peeks. Play the time down to a wire. Now the time to get on out of here. It's gonna be close, man. I hope they are. There it goes. Michi gonna drop easiest to buy into this next round,
Thanks.
but that team play's got to get shaped up a little bit. Some ultis on the horizon if they decide to look for orbs. But other than that, good start winning that third round, and now looking to even up the scoreboard at 2 apiece. Map 1 of potentially 3 tonight, folks, for your Concordia St. Paul Blue Squad. Later on this evening, the gold team will be taking on
Here.
Lakesville. I'll get a double check on that name post. Enemy spotted set, but CSP Gold will be playing 9 in the breach ulti, aggressive through the B main spot. This could be deadly for the side of CSP. Steps coming closely. Hidden World gonna drop 2. Looking for a third, he will find it. This breach is
Spike down,
untouchable
B.
right now.
Been beacon
Sitting
down.
at 8-1. Synthetic trying to sneak up behind some defenders. Making a bold push through B. He's got his team Akira to his 6.
See ya.
Akira finds the first. Now
Last player
plenty of players
standing.
to find. Synthetic makes it a 1-on-3. Make it a
Not your
1-on-2.
best.
Now as we approach 2 players to find. Making it a
Enemy
1-on-1.
remaining.
Synthetic. Surely not like this. A 1-on-3 turned to a 1-on-1. Only one to find here. Spike still on the ground. 45 seconds and counting now.
I have the
Synthetic
spike.
moving forward will find the spike now, but can he get out of here without being spotted? No knowledge on this chamber's positioning. Could be anywhere, but making a dash for the A main play here. We'll see if this chamber can
30
get a read on
seconds
it.
left.
Tour de force is available, and he's going to have his rendezvous coming up right about now. So room to work. The spike plan goes. Spots a ghost for a second on that. The taps coming through. Synthetic creeping all the way across site now. And will he go for another tap, or what are we going to see? Running out of time though. 10 seconds. Can't even go for this aggressive play. Will go down.
10 seconds left.
The TP back to top drop. Synthetic's
Spike planted.
winding down now, looking for a potential TP away. He doesn't have a and Synthetic comes out in the 1 versus 3.
I get away
What a
with these
turnaround
things?
round. I mean, after that aggression from the breach,
Time to
what a
take these
step
arms
up
for a
coming out
spin.
from Synthetic. Absolutely massive start to this best of 3. My goodness, man. If anybody's pulling it out, it's got to be the big dog Joey, though. That's real shit coming. Real gameplay coming out on the broadcast. Listen, man, 1v3 was too real. Caught me slipping, but that won't happen again. Won't happen again. Ultimate advantage
That's
on
a
the
good
side of
spot.
CSP Blue. Few ultis
Find
to
a
play
way
with.
through them.
I mean, that's just how real that clutch was, alright? It's not scripted. It's legit out here. Synthetic's making it happen. Early breach stun coming out from Arcade. As CSP is going to be on high alert over here. They're swimming out and take out Akira instantly. Now Synthetic going to have to be worried. One flanking will flick back, but will get dropped in the end.
Reloading.
Multiple players pushing out towards Arcade. Shifu going to clean that up from down low as the Killjoy ulti will rain down. And this site will become open for the push. As we get into it now, Breach going to plant the spike safely. Killjoy still watching below here. And now, KO up top of that tower here. The main being forfeited over to Hidden Worlds. Having a monster showing on this
Recalling my
so
bot.
far. Sitting at 10 and 2. This Breach is really putting in work, Shifu.
Throwing charge.
Ended up for his trouble. Nothing on the other side yet. Top line is dead.
Enemy
Players in
remaining.
front of him finds the first. The 3K on the round. Now as Killjoy and Shifu
Placing
set
swarm
up, the
grenade.
lineups are in, and Joker and Shifu playing off of each
Swarm
other
grenade
should
out.
have this one wrapped up and with a bow on it.
Last player
Power push. A
standing.
huge shot from Hidden Worlds, man. This breach is different. I don't know. 11 and 2? Sarah? My goodness. Good round though from the Golden Bears. 3-2 advantage to the way of the attackers.
Motivation's okay? I know you
They
get
are
tired.
kicking off this attack half nicely. Now we get back to it. Hidden Worlds already has that breach ult in his back available, man. That is nuts. He used it 2 rounds ago. That's
Reloading.
nuts. I mean, the amount of kills that this breach is doing right now is putting on for MBU. That's for sure. They're going to have some banners hanging up in the halls over at Missouri Baptism.
Don't
University
overthink
in a
it.
second.
That's my job.
If Mr. Hidden Worlds keeps putting on the way he is right now.
Suppressing.
Knife coming out. I'm going to get broken over at B main, and some aggression heard at A main. That door being opened is a sign given from the defenders. They could be up close now. CSP smoked off, so no knowledge if any kind of push is coming their way. Synthetic over on the opposite side here, and waiting to see if he gets any pushes. Nothing going to happen yet, though. They're starting to put a little bit of respect on this chamber. They know he's been holding, he's been hitting his shots, so Given oh, closer to reach, and Brimstone gonna go off the swing of that. This is trouble though. The breach ultimate plus the Brimstone. Luckily gonna get ramped out of there. But man, that could have been dangerous inside of CSP. Both coming out. And Brimstone
Slide down. Attacker spawn.
They're getting pushed on both sides. Kunichi gonna land the raise showstopper on one. Chifu flicking back and forth. So many bodies. So much trouble. The Brimstone. Molly gonna go out of the map there. Luckily, because that could have been the death of Chifu. Not much room to work with here in a 2-on-3. Synthetic taking the ropes now back to hold out his teammate. Not going to spot anything quite yet.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds, no.
I have the
CSP
spike.
Blue going to have to pick up the pace and decide where they are going to go. And the call being made to take back the main. Brimstone going to get dropped. A great entry coming out from Chifu to start this push. 2-on-2. Clock winding down with 15 seconds. No time can be wasted at this moment. CSP going to have to play this fight. Chambers up close.
10 seconds left. Last player standing.
Synthetic in
One
1-on-2.
enemy remaining.
No bullets in it! No way! No
Everyone sees
way! He pulls that one out. Rabbit out of the hat. No bullets in the Vandal, but guess what? The trusty headhunter always having Chambers back. What a clutch from Synthetic, man. What a clutch. Let's go!
Thank you.
Big plays coming out so far from the side of CSP Blue, man. Clock ticking down. They don't panic. They play well off the backs of each other, and this is difference, man. This is growth coming out from the Golden Bears. This is great to see. Some of these mid-rounds where we've seen panicky decisions in the past, lackluster ideas coming in the closing end of the round, but they play together, they play well off the back.
You want to play? Let's play.
Not really having any blocks in this attack. They continue to go aggressive, but CSP doing a great job of halting aggressive pushes. But as I say it, Kunichi gonna find one onto Chifu at the drop position. And gonna call it back. Synthetic creeping over towards Arcade. They spotted Jet on an early B main push, so CSP Blue know that these defenders have pushed through and been aggressive on this B side, so they'll see if they can find any angles to punish.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade
All
out.
out the close box, make sure nobody's tucked. Now Synthetic gonna have to be on high alert. Surely they know.
Our carrier's
Some
down.
kind of shenanigans are going on, and there
Spike
it is. A big
down,
shot
B.
coming out from Tower, taking out Joker. Now Synthetic has to find these defenders, has to find a
Teleport's
way to open
ready.
up the site yet again here. One in Tower, not gonna find it. Gonna go up aggressive. Cut it. Luigi back. Nice flank coming out from the raid. Chamber with the 2-4. Main spot. This could be tricky.
Enemy spotted.
Last player
standing. 1-on-2, and they can't find the shots. Jitty with a nice 3K, but it is the side of the MBU Spartans bouncing back.
Shoot the bad
playing
guys.
around for
How's that for a
themselves.
plan?
4-3 advantage to the side of CSP Blue
Right there.
as we get back into round number 8 now. A few ultimates to play off of here. I mainly thinking about a save into the next round. So, tour de force being used early here from Synthetic. We'll see big highlight if he can open
Who
up
will I
that
spot
flank side of
first?
the Golden Bears here. That's your best weapon to really get the job done here. So, they'll be peeking out aggressively towards B main. See if MBU Spartans give anything over. An early smoke coming down at B main. Chifu and Joker back aggressive over here towards drop. Nothing heard yet early. Synthetic on high alert, well knowing that the pushes have been coming through on the flank, but doing a better job of trying to put an end to that here. And mainly these defenders knowing that this tour de force is in play, it's not as safe to take these aggressive peaks. You know, the tour de force could be anywhere. They're kind of letting the Golden Bears kind of dictate the place of this slower round here. And now deciding on B main as the location to approach and starting to creep forward. Marshall in hand of Joker, and Synthetic right next to him with the tour de force. So, CSP ready to pop at the drop of a dime here, and Utility will start to flood this site. Raise moving towards the tower position. Nice setup. Maybe we'll find the first. Good trade first now from the generator spawn from the Embringer.
Trap
And now a
destroyed.
4-on-4.
Teleport's ready.
One player on the
Also-
flank. Synthetic gonna get a read on that from the turret. He's stunned here. We'll see if he can cover
Teleport's
here before
broken.
Breach will swing him. Knows that flash is out close. Another one for his troubles and will be blinded. Synthetic now. alerted this breach of solution. Another stun coming out.
Now the
Synthetic
charger.
generator, but that spot's working.
Last
Now
player
running
standing.
out options, and Akira gonna get taken out. No more time on the clock. A good retake coming out from the MBU Spartans, and just like that, we are all tied up at 4 apiece. And with that note, I think it's time to use this timeout. I will take a quick meeting with the teams.
Activate
Back
kill mode.
momentarily.
That's a joke. Kill mode is default.
Break room refrigerators are cleaned Mondays at 4 p.m. Kingdom is not responsible for discarded items.
As we get back into it, ultimate advantage well in favor of the side of CSP Blue, and I cooked up a little bit of a special strat here. So what we're about to see is a full-on coming out here. We're gonna push aggressively. We're gonna commit some ultimates, hopefully bait in these MBU Spartans to a B hit, and then the boys are gonna bounce back over to the A site. So we'll see how MBU reacts and deals with this hit push, but look at that, Jet spawning one on the flank there. That is a massive find from the Jet. That's gonna put a damper on the strat, a fast dash behind, and now Jitty all alone. The aggression finds the counter, a very well push from the MBU Spartans, and now Jitty position known at drop. This is trouble. Joker here close, will drop Konichi. And now the hit underway. CT Joker here in that push coming out well. Shifu up close at main. What will be offered over? Very low on HP here, so not a lot to do from this position. Another flash coming out from his top drop here, and hearing all these footsteps up above him. If Joker finds anything else, it would be marvelous at this point. Now a 3-on-2. Big opportunity for the side of CSP Blue. Chief will get tagged low now. Only 13 HP on the main. Early flash coming out from Tremor from Jitty to back it up. Reach the CT. Nice shots coming out from Chifu. Only one remaining. A 3-on-1, and it's Hidden World.
Flash.
Left to make a world of difference in the round. This is tough. Running out of time. Almost surely a locked-in round, and there it's going to be. Trying to get out and save, and CSP Blue going to bounce back and find that round. A huge round to find. 5-4 now as we get into it, and that got messy too. A really big push from that Jet. I mean, the Golden Bears not expecting that level of
If you're
aggression.
not being shot at, you're doing
Arcade.
something wrong. Anyone have fun?
Catching another one, so huge opportunity and attempt
Does
from
anyone have
Chilla
fun?
there, but in the end, the CSP Blue take too strong. Joker coming out with some huge
Merci.
finds
Thanks.
on that A site, eliminating some key opponents to find that round. So, St. Paul Blue reclaim the advantage, 5-4 on this first half of map number 1, and now only a few rounds remain here, folks. But overall, a good
Flash out.
side of CSP Blue.
here.
Ultimate still as well. The Breach plus Brimstone ulti, and it seems as though B site, but hits Worlds with an operator. Gonna find Shifu, and man, oh man, catching the Golden Bears by surprise again. So, big shot from Hidden Worlds, having a heck of a game to kick off. And the Breach ultimate on the way now. Synthetic finding one over on this rotate. Surely, part of MBU knows an A B hit is underway, and nice find from Synthetic. Really reading these defenders right now. 13-6, up even with Hidden Worlds, and both these players
Teleport's ready.
leading the charge for their respective teams. As we have it here, Joker playing puppy guard on top of the
Placing
bomb.
swarm
How
grenade.
often do you see
Swarm
that one,
grenade
man?
out.
Playing on top of the spike, I mean, you don't expect it. It's but this utility's gonna expect it. Joker gonna have to step down. Players holding the canteen spot. That's trouble. Akira, of course, they're not expecting hellfire. Can't land the shots. Now in 2-on-2. Clock ticking away. Both players cross to the site now. And synthetic left with that view. Spike running out of time.
One
Good
enemy
utility coming
remaining.
out. And that's gonna be the Golden Bears and Jitty cleaning it up. Reaching that 6-point mark. So very
One
good
bullet per enemy.
stuff
That should
coming
be
out
enough,
with
yeah?
CSP Blue. Up 6-4 now. As we have 2 rounds left in the half. And finances and economy are looking abysmal for the side of the defenders. A few players not able to buy. Yeah, Raze has the showstopper, but realistically, your only option for that is to kind of go in and go aggressive and hope for the best. So we'll see how the Golden Bears approach this penultimate last attacking round here. Only 2 left. Trying to get this ball rolling and push for an 8-4. I mean, that would be truly remarkable if the CSP Blue Squad could come out with an 8-4 half on the attacking side of Fracture. 2 ultimates available for the defenders, though. They have that showstopper, and they have the breach. I mean, I think it's called like here. Let's find out. Rolling Thunder, good call from Sweet Cheeks, and that's exactly what it's called. The Rolling Thunder. I was gonna call it like an earthquake or something. I mean, I don't, you know,
There.
rumbles the ground.
Flash.
Here. Flash out.
Shutting them down.
Rapidly. Nothing spotted the tower from the knife, and now forfeit position as CSP Blue raiding this site. Chief leading the charge. Synthetic already out close here at the generator spot. So what kind of damage can this player put in?
Off your feet!
Rolling Thunder coming out from the defenders for a full-on retake. Plus the showstopper one underneath. And now 2 bodies drop. MBU Spartans with a 2-man advantage. Kira can't throw shots. Joker will get one.
Last player
Started
standing.
now in a run-on 4. Not much to do, but he finds 2. And what's the low up? And he got quick for a second there, but within all the trades, the Spartans find the
Last
necessary
round before the
elimination
switch.
and close the gap to 1.
Last round to use our
6-5.
creds and abilities.
Either way,
Don't
the end of
waste your
this half
firepower.
will be a successful one for the side of CSP Blue, in my opinion. You're running that double duelist or double sentinel comp at the end of the day, so if you can walk out with an even 6-6, I mean, it's got to be favorable once you get to that defensive side, but at the end of the day, I mean, nothing better than winning out the first half, man. Coming out with 7-5, world of a difference here. So, 1 more round to play here in the first half of this one. A Killjoy ultimate available, and that being the only one in this match right now on the server. Or
You want to play? Let's play.
And Konishi gonna get dropped on the flank. Going for those crouch shots. That's what they say, bro. The professionals say no more crouch spraying.
1
Jet
enemy
gonna swing
remaining.
out into her own demise, getting stuck up. The res coming through, and it's a 4-on-1 now. Only the brimstone remaining, and gotta be looking like a 7-5 here.
Launching smoke.
SP Blue. As long as they play it right, play the crossfires.
Molly.
Guaranteed 7-5. Molotov coming out. About 35 seconds remaining on this Spike's lifetime. But now patience, the name of the game. Trying to find this last retaker. No point in saving because nothing's carrying on to the next round, Brimstone. So you might as well come show us what you're made of.
Right here.
The lineup is now, and it's over. 3K coming out from Shifu, and that will be first half in the bag. CSP Blue coming out with a
Switching
2-round
sides.
advantage.
It
And a
seems
great
these
start to this
strangers won't be
Fracture map
dead.
1 here in this best of 3. Pearl coming up on the horizon, and if needed, map 3 will be Ascent. So kicking off Pearl, CSP Blue will be on the defensive side of things. So looking forward to that. But right now, it's time to test the defense on their Fracture, which in my opinion is pretty solid defensive half. So with the Fracture changes, we'll see. This is the first NECC match of Fracture changes being in play, I believe, if I'm not incorrect. So we will see how those adaptions play out on the competitive stage, but we appreciate everybody
what to
being with
do.
us tonight for this broadcast. MBU Spartans, our opposition. Now early knife over towards drop. Chifu will start out. Konichi now brimstone smoke as well. Synthetic finds the first one of the round. He's got safely. Two players above Jitty here,
You
and now
lose.
pushing out rapidly through the sand spotting.
They found my
Synthetic
trap.
falls back into the smoke now. Two players together. Jitty and Akira swinging out together. One player noted top site. And one player close here towards the generator.
Spike planted.
Good clear out up top. Brimstone
Last
spotted.
player
Tags
standing.
coming out, but a loss in the pistol round. And the Hambringer coming out with a massive 3K to
If I
kick
power
off half
down,
number
restore
2.
me.
7-6 now. As we get back into it here. Excuse me while I turn up some audio stuff here. Should be a little bit better for the viewer experience. 7-6, one round advantage of the way of CSP Blue, but weaponry
here.
looking not so hot in this one. Smoke's coming out quickly onto this B-side chamber, waiting on with the Guardian. Nice find from Akira. We'll get the molly off of the
player
bubble. Not a lot of bullets left in the frenzy. Jitty will find one, but in the end, it's only 2 drop and a fast hit coming out from the MBU Spartans. Will tie this game up at 7 apiece, but now the buy round for the side of CSP Blue. So, weapons galore coming out for these defenders.
A gift.
As we get back into it. 5 seconds before we get into this third round of the second half. Attackers will be on a bonus buy, so whatever they had last round will be most likely the best weapons that they are bringing into this one. They did have a Guardian, so one weapon that you gotta be worried about for the side of CSP Blue, and another A-hit coming out, and Jitty not ready for the push. Akira finds 2 though, shutting that down, getting the trades, and the last 3 players noted towards Sands. Synthetic playing close, hearing the push out, finds the first, looking for the wall to hang on to 2, will get the TP out to safety. And now a 3-on-2 retake. Akira,
Reloading.
not a lot of HP to play with, but both
Spike
players
planted.
noted towards this site position, so Akira gonna push forward now, pressing in A main, teammates at his back,
Smoke's down.
looking for the full retake coming out here. Player towards top site, Brimstone noted. Shots ringing out from both sides. Trevi will find the first. Now a 2-on-2.
One enemy
Not
remaining.
a lot of HP left on Akira. 2-on-1. Chamber bullet
Last player
remains, and the shots
standing.
coming out from Sand. Akira's one shot. It's not planted for him. He's going to go for the tap. And the sprint up is coming out. Akira on the half. Will swing out and find the headshot. What a 4K coming out from Akira in a major clutch for the side of CSP Blue. Standing tall with 32 HP. Man, ice in the veins coming out from Akira. Massive, massive clutch, man. 8-7 advantage the side of CSP Blue. Ultimate advantage leading towards the attackers right now with that tour de force available. I mean, huge now. And CSP Blue, after that round win, so many of their teammates passed and died in the round. They're opting for a save into the next. So Stingers being the call here. And an
Launching
early
smoke.
stim towards B main. It seems as though a B rush is on the horizon.
Prepare for
Akira hearing
hellfire.
all of it. The Brimstone ulti getting rung out here towards tower. And a full retake scenario coming out as a fast flank approaching. And nice shot from Chifu, gonna drop the Hambringer there on a quick trade, and that's gotta be favorable.
Right there.
Vandal now picked up.
Spike
The Brimstone
planted.
ulti coming out. Can they find any on the cross? Akira will get one, so a 4-on-3. Man advantage the way of CSP. This could be trouble as they flood the site now. So much utility, and they can get on their spike. A half for sure, at least. And it's going to be the stick call.
One
The
enemy
spam through
remaining.
the smoke, and the Golden Bears are going to find that round. A bit of a misplay. Popping the tour de force, I believe.
You can trust my bots.
And it went through. So we won't talk about that, but in the end, huge round, stolen away, a Brimstone ulti use, so 2 ults for 1 is really the trade, and you come out on a save round. Granted, they saved all their finances from last round. That was off the back of Stingers. So that's a pretty well thought out round for the side of CSP Blue. Here we have it.
Watch and learn.
The null command. Brent, let me just make sure. The null command. Null command.
You want to play? Let's play.
The tour de force being used early from the opposition's chamber. The Hambringer. and no early spottings here, so CSP Blue gonna have to be playing off the back of the sound cue. A Sheriff herd over at Arcade now. And a Jet Dash as well over to Tower. So the makings of a B split coming up here at CSP Blue. Reacting, rotating one over, but still keeping two defenders at A, and just like that, a blitz onto the A site. It was a ploy. Synthetic
Spike
waiting
planted.
and no over-rotation, paying dividends for the side of CSP Blue. However, a tour de force still to manage here. So, potential use of a null command, we'll have to see.
Teleport
One
ready.
man advantage is all that has to happen right now.
Launching smoke.
CSP Blue pushing forward now. Knife will spot Jet towards the drop
destroyed.
position. This tour de force is still not spotted quite yet. On site now is noted top site. Plenty of shots coming out and bodies
One
dropping like
enemy
flies.
remaining.
Now a 2-on-1. Last player noted towards drop.
Last player
And
standing.
BB Chill will find one.
Enemy
City
spotted
in a
A.
1-on-1
Shut
now.
up and let
Has
me
to go
work.
for a half. He's going for a stick. Going for a stick. Does he have time? He has it, and it's not going to be enough. Win for the stick. I mean, a swing out earlier would have been the difference maker, but in the end, a hard-fought round, and that's what happens, man. You keep that tour de force in play. It takes out a few too many guys, and a round goes back the way of the MBU Spartans. So, one round lead to the side of CSP Blue as we get into round number 18 here. 3 ultimates available for the Blue Squad compared to MBU's 2. Rolling Thunder plus the Blade Storm compared to the Null Command, Rolling Thunder, and Killjoy. So favorable to the side of CSP Blue still here, but they gotta find a way to get on the board first. Find one of these pushers before it gets too late, get a man advantage, and then stick to it.
Stim beacon down.
Smoke's coming out, and a Rolling Thunder
They found my trap.
immediately pressing onto the A site, and MBU finding a paint shell kill as well towards top rope, so Jimmy gonna be down, and now man advantage the way of MBU.
Spike
Chico has this
planted.
no command and a push coming out from Spawn. Raise popping the showstopper,
player
he's gonna find a
standing.
4K. Kunichi doing all the hard work himself this round. On for the ace Akira in a 1-on-5.
Now we're
Will shut
cooking.
down that push. 4 more still to find. He spotted some feet over at drop. Not going to be able to find the shots. And now 9-9, a fast blitz coming out
These
from
guns
the
we use are
attacking
okay,
side.
but I will also bring my own.
And now
No offense.
finances not looking the hottest for the side of CSP Blue. Thinking about a save here for sure, and buying and investing into the next round. So we will see how the defense opts to set up in this one, but very, very good chances of the MBU Spartans reclaiming the lead here and pushing things to a 10-9 advantage. Attackers. Weaponry not looking hot for the side of CSP Blue, so have to play off the backs of each other and playing together. Derby, breach flash coming out, Joker being aggressive forward, flashes are out, Joker will find one, Jitty on the trade, and a 3-on-3
Last player
ensues.
standing.
Make it a 1-on-3 though. Paint Shell's gonna find one now. Synthetic
Spike
pushed
planted.
further and further away. Will
I'm a
kill
good
the
shot.
raise on that push. Now a 1-on-2. We've seen Synthetic come through on the 1v3 earlier in this game. If he could find it again, it would be absolutely
One enemy
mental.
remaining.
What a shot onto Trevi! If you got instant replay, you gotta go back and look at that because you Synthetic, no way! There's just no way! This man is built different tonight, folks. Man, dinner's on me. You can clip it in Twitch chat. Dinner is on me tonight, Synthetic. Man of the
It just
people
says our faces.
stepping up in these clutches.
Sorry,
It is
I shouldn't laugh.
disgusting that we're getting bailed out like this right now.
Only as good as
My
their
goodness.
that, we have some
All praise in the Synthetic prophecy, man. The Chamber GOAT is here. 2 back-to-back 1v3s out of the mud, keeping the team in it,
That's a good
and that's
start.
again on the back of an eco round, man. I can't stress it enough. X Factor on 10 right now for CSP Blue.
Safety's off.
Big opportunity for CSP Blue to put the nail in the coffin, man. Big ultimate advantage still here. Blade Storm pops immediately from the side of the attackers, and a fast A hit is underway. Chifu immediately falling back and looking to play a retake as Synthetic, the lone holder on the A site here. Craft. Synthetic's Chamber TP is going to get taken out from the... It doesn't? winning out on that gun fight is Trevi, so a huge find from the Brimstone as the rest of the CSP
Spike
defenders just
planted.
waiting for a full retake setup here. Waiting for any kind of raise push
Bot coming back.
into CT, but nothing being given over. MBU Spartans not in a position to give anything else over. Jet spotted close though. The KO, Nova Man coming out. Jet pushing through a molly on Madness is what that is. Ultimate's coming out. Akira hearing them in A main now, but one player close. Kenichi pushing forward. Will get traded out. Going for the Rolling Thunder push into A main. They're sacking the KO and they're calling the play. Going for the win right now. Tapped on the defuse. Gonna stick it and CSP gonna come out on top. What a round! Jitty with the 3K. 11-9 on the scorecards. And blue team making the right moves through the late game here. Huge performance coming out from CSP Blue right now. 2-round advantage as we approach crunch time in the rest of this map. One fracture, showstopper available for the raise, and Synthetic has that tour de force on him, and man has he created some nasty play. Dude, go back and watch that Brimstone shot. It's gonna be the highlight of the year maybe. You could barely see him, and Synthetic somehow saw a pixel. Yeah, that's at best what he saw. The glimpse of a highlight on the outline, I'm telling you. Early flash towards B main. Synthetic gonna be up to the task again. Can he see anything on the cross? The Brimstone smoke is wide, but not wide enough. Konichi finds one on the flank, so now MBU Spartans a chance to pull back this attack and head over to the A site. But the B hit is underway. Joker gonna find the first onto Konichi. In the second, Joker going huge now as we wait for Synthetic to rain out some shots. Pressure coming from B main. Akira here in the grass creeping forward, but MBU Spartans still not set on a push. 50 seconds remaining on the timer here. Could pull it back if they so choose. They still have to get through a full Killjoy setup if they try to approach this B site, and frankly that's just not the right play. You got to cut your losses, you got to head back to A site. If I'm CSP, I'm sending a rotator back to A main right now to get some information for us. It's been too quiet for far too long over here. Jitty's starting to creep back now, but just far enough
30
to where
seconds
you can hear
left.
someone come out of drop. But the smoke's coming back onto the B site. A B hit being the call. Joker gonna be up top here, waiting for a push. The ropes hit coming out. Will get taken out, and now CSP Blue waiting for the pushes. Akira gonna find one, and now it's 2-on-2.
B.
One
10
player
seconds
on
left.
site, one player takes the main.
Spike
Chidi
planted.
going for the utility on the push. Synthetic holding this cross. Nothing out yet. Synthetic, what will be given? Over. One player towards main, one player towards site. One player at dice now.
One
No
enemy
wallbangs being
remaining.
hit just yet. Last player towards main. Judy and Synthetic
Last
together.
player standing.
Chamber up close. Synthetic gets the cross. Goes for a tap. Has to be peaked. Oh, and holding a wide angle. Synthetic gonna move at the end of it and can't find that last shot. What a clutch coming out from the Handbringer. And just like that, man, it can go both ways. A little bit further of a swing from Synthetic and he finds that round in the bag. But huge turnaround from the MBU Spartans and off the back of a noise cut, right? Holding their ground, not over-rotating and then hitting again, but a little bit more defensive play, I think that can be avoided. So, big opportunity now as 11-10 on the horizon. Finances looking so-so. Akira on a Spectre by being his best weapon, now a Stinger. So, weaponry not ideal, but across the board, 4 rifles at the end of the day. So, still room to work and play here in this round. As Shifu gonna spot one towards drop with a knife. Gonna push out aggressively and will take out Jet on that good fight. Huge win from Shifu and gonna get the orb for his troubles. And now pushing forward aggressively. Nothing else spotted at drop, clearing it out, and the door opening up towards A main has me believing that an A hit is coming out here quickly.
Off your feet!
Now ulting into the spawn. MBU getting over aggressive here, pushing into the spawn, and that's directly into a
down
Brim
A.
ulti. Thank you, is what we say to that. Thank
One
you.
enemy remaining.
And another one drops. And I think this is called a donation, is what we call this one. huge hard-fought gunny from Chifu, but then the rest of it trying to push in and find the gunfights instead of just taking the open sight. I mean, you gotta wonder. Now, as the Handbringer in a 1-5, 30 seconds on the clock, so almost no time
30
to start
seconds
working
left.
out these picks. Gonna have to get on the horse here if he's looking to claim this round. Akira holding spawn, waiting to see if he can hear anything,
I'm
anything
here.
getting over.
Right here.
He's pinging close, but I haven't heard
Launching
anything, I don't
smoke.
think.
10 seconds left.
9
Long.
seconds remain, and the flawless coming through. CSP Blue setting themselves up for success here, man. Match point
We got the
achieved.
Knock
Now,
him out.
2 opportunities to close out and end map 1 before overtime is needed. So, big opportunity from the side of CSP. Matter of fact, time to use it. It's time to use it. Alrighty, getting back into it. Round 23 on the horizon. CSP Blue trying to get into position a little bit late on the timeout, so going to be a little bit delayed, but in the end here, trying to position themselves closely towards A main.
Right here. Stim beacon here.
Stim coming out late. The stun through from main. Taking some A main control. Nothing heard or spotted over here towards A main in full control, going the way of CSP Blue. Over
Enemy
spotted towards
spotted
drop
A.
though. Akira seeing 1, so now starting to crawl on back here towards this A site.
Turret down.
The arcade spotting. Chifu gonna take one out. A huge headshot coming out from the man. And Joker now taking out one
Spike
for himself.
down,
Spike
B.
dropped over at tower. The push is noted. Raise on the lurk at A, but Spike down over here at B. They gotta recover this. I think they did recover. Had to have gotten that spike and gotten out. Chifu not spotting it.
You
over
want to
here.
play? Let's play.
Tour de Force coming out over towards A main now. And Akira pushing back and trying to reclaim
30
some space.
seconds
A
left.
main with synthetic.
Spike planted.
And Spike being planted. One player spotted towards our spawn, taking a couple shots at our rotators. So, Chamber finding a huge elimination at A main with that tour.
Smoke's down.
Nice
Right
shot from
between the
Akira.
eyes.
Now a 1-on-2. Killjoy
Smoke's
ultimate
down.
available, but the defenders
Molly.
have Brimstone ulti to take it out. So, shots ringing out towards the
Last
outside.
player
Chamber
standing.
toward a horse. 1-on-2. Akira running out of time. Chamber close right here on this one. Will find the final elimination. A 4K on the round now. 12-11 being the scoreline. And a
These
big
new
round
friends of
coming out
ours
from
are
the
not too
opposition's
friendly.
chamber. Now, one more round to close out here and now. Otherwise, overtime going to be necessary for map number 1. All of it pouring into this last round here. 12-11 men, and this is where the pressure is on. Brimstone ult available for the side of the attackers. And as for the side of the defenders, that no command from KO plus the Killjoy ultimate. So, looking to go aggressive for the drop this round. An early knife followed up by a stun. Konichi gonna get stunned up on that. The blast out. Breach gonna secure this orb, and now 3 ultimates to play off of. So, big opportunity, but utility being burned quickly
Beacon
onto the
here.
A site as Jet's smoking out, and the push is in. Jitty gonna need some assistance quickly.
Flash out.
The player was behind him as he's pushing back over, but nothing being given over quite yet. Killjoy ulti coming down now as Spike Plant is down. Brimstone ulti gonna take it out. Now Jitty looking for this rolling thunder to come through. Waiting until they get into position. Jet's up close. Jitty gonna have to use this sooner than late. Akira jumping out now, and the push is underway. Chamber TP back towards A main. Jet gonna get taken out first. Now a 3-on-4. CSP Blue gonna have to be quick on this take. Tap coming out now. Brimstone pushes out. HE making it a wow. Comes down to a 1-on-2, but in the end, the MBU Spartans find the 2 rounds necessary to push things into overtime. Now 12-12 here, as we figure out who's going to come out on top in map number 1. Man, oh man, this has been a close battle between 2 good squads here in the NECC Week 4.
Here.
Gotta earn it now. Gotta earn it. Back to the attacking side for the side of CSP Blue. And MBU Spartans back on the defense. So, Synthetics starting out over towards drop. We'll see if they give him anything early. And I think going back for a little bit of that pistol strategy that we saw earlier. Synthetic holding towards drop early. Big find. Joker shut down a push. Will get traded out though. So early aggression gonna come towards this A site now. Pushing forward. Chamber gonna find one with the operator and will TP out safely. So good find coming out from the opposition's chamber. Now a 3-on-4, 1-man advantage to the side of MBU Spartans. Synthetic in a tricky spot here. Could be good for multiple, but on if they clear him or not. Jet dashes out early, so Synthetic could come out with multiple here. Spots the first, takes out a second as well. Can't find the third, fourth, but he spots both players. So map knowledge given over to his squad mates. A nice stun coming out towards main. Gonna back off this push, delaying it ever so slightly. Jitty position is known now. One player creeping up towards Sands. Jitty gonna find it. Now Jitty and Akira, all that remains in a 1-on-2, time ticking low. CSP Blue got the round in the bag at this point. Huge win coming out to start out this overtime in a much needed round.
Last player standing.
Much needed round. Let's go.
Switching sides. Match point.
1 round away from closing out map number 1 and pushing things to Pearl on map 2. CSP Blue needs your energy, Twitch chat. Let me hear ya in the Twitch chat right now. One more round. One full round.
Teleport's ready.
As we get back into the setup, the double tower coming out from the Sentinels. Synthetic and Joker sensing this push is coming, and they stack the Sentinels, man. This could be the game difference if a B hit comes through here. But it's nothing but silence. You can hear the nerves coming out from this attacking side. Early paint shells used towards drop. Now the side of MBU Spartans, man, has been very give and take on their attacking hits, man. They've showed a little bit, but not a lot, and they pull it back for a bit. So, call being made towards the B side. Joker getting a couple smokes. Crit hit at top, and Joker gonna get taken out from the ropes. Hidden Worlds coming out with a huge gunfight from the side of MBU Spartans. Now a 4-on-5 ensues. Make it a 2-on-5. Everybody dropping like flies on the side of CSP Blue.
Spike planted.
Off your feet!
2-on-4, Rolling Thunder gonna come through. Buying a little bit of time, not getting any damage off the back of it, so an opportunity now for the Golden Bears to maybe find an angle back in. Early splash first base, Bears
player
Jenny
standing.
won't find the frags necessary, and MBU Spartans gonna even it back up at 1 round apiece, and that's exactly what I was just talking about.
Switching
That
sides.
fake show, like 2
Overtime.
people, and then it's just a hit on the other side. That's you know, I'd say that's expected in this raid. I picked up on that one. So there you go, Twitch chat. You know, your caster's not a bozo, okay? He's got the reads coming in. Okay. 13-13. CSP Blue with 2 more opportunities to close out here in overtime number 2, but it starts with this attacking round. They got to get out to the right foot, and now a 5-man start towards Arcade, switching up the tempo and maybe coming at them with a surprise fast hit here. Early stun from the defenders, but nothing to peek off the back of it as Chifu Starting to creep forward now. Nothing given over quite yet. Trademark used already. Main and Konichi gonna peek into it. They cannot help themselves from not going aggressive, man. Again, showing off the back of that flank. Now Synthetic creeping back over on the ropes, man. This could be either Mega Brain or it could end up hurting. And starting to walk back to drop now. I like this. They know Raze went aggressive towards drop, cleared it out, called it safe, and now CSP as a whole taking the ropes. Where have I seen this one before? Thankfully, Crashy's not in the server to pick up an ace on that one, so we'll let that one slide. The remainder of the squad now creeping back in A main. The only thing I will say right now that I'm worried about is a chamber op. They have not cleared out the ham, whatever his name is, Bringer, and he's been opping. Last OT, he opped on A site. This could be more of the same. We'll see. He played on site too. So nice flash coming out. On site, he's opping again. Wow. Wow. It's like I can see.
Left.
I know the future. It's crazy. Op shots ringing out from CT now as CSP Blue trying to crack open this site as a whole. 2 players tucked towards Sands, 2 players on site. 4 on 5. Man advantage, the side of the Spartans. Creeping out towards heaven here. Nice trades coming out. Synthetic gonna find one and team back to safety. Breach getting out towards Sands now.
Found them.
Could be in trouble. Jitty
Got one.
here. Can he find the next? He does. A 3-on-1. CSP Blue finding the right eliminations, and Synthetic with the 3K. And just like that, 1 round away from closing out map number 1 yet again
Switching
here.
sides.
Huge,
Match
man.
point.
Okay, my arms
Look at
are
the kill
good.
spread though. What a tight match between these 2 squads. Back and forth, both teams throwing punches and trading, and now another big opportunity to close out right here and now. 14-13, 1 round lead, and it's a win by 2 situation here. So, gotta come clean on the defensive round right now. Let's get looks on Chifu, man. He's been good on these opening picks over here towards drop this year. Burning the knife early. Yep. Knife landing now, not spotting anything and picking up orb debris. Now fast hit being shown over towards this B site. Joker playing it tough here. Ready for it, not ready enough.
Spike
Joker
down
finds the
B.
first. Synthetic here, movement here in the spike on site now. Do they expect another in tower? Konichi finds the frag. What a clutch pick up there. Now a 3-on-3 but tagged very low. It's
Last
easy.
player
1
standing.
on 2 now. Both positions known. Chifu gonna find the cross to tower. This could be the difference maker. Here's one on site. Tap going in now. If Chifu gets the timing on this,
Spike
it
planted.
could be the world of a
1
difference.
enemy
Last
remaining.
player noted towards Jenny. It's able to be stuck. Gonna go for the tap. And a half. Gotta be close, no? He's close indeed, and Chifu not ready for it. Swinging back out, and Chilla coming out with the clutch.
Switching sides. Overtime.
And around we go. OT number 3 starting back up. A win by 2. So both rounds required here if CSP looking to close it out in OT number 3. 14-14.
That's a good spot.
Man, oh man, do we have a tight matchup between these 2 squads. As we go back around the ringer again. An early A door opening. And aggression being thrown out rapidly into A main. And a head spotted towards drop. It's the Jet. Synthetic gonna see that and somehow not win the gunfight. That makes no sense, to be frank. Like, there's just nothing else that can be said about that. 1 shot on the opposition's Jet. Living by the skin of his teeth, and huge frag from Joker. A must-find trade, and he gets 2 for his troubles. 4 on 3 now, advantage the way of CSP Blue, and they're calling a fake. They're going back to Chifu. This could be Gigabrain. The rotates are coming out. Jet gonna be late to leave site here. They tagged him up quite low, and now time to bust open this site. Chifu being charged, planning to follow back up, and Chamber off gonna be noted at Generator. Raze there as well, and just like that, a 4-on-3 postman, and Joker's got ultimate. I mean, talk about free. Konichi gonna
Spike
find
down,
one.
B.
Timmy the turret will take out
One
Chilla.
enemy remaining.
Take a seat, buddy. And
30
just like
seconds
that, it's a
left.
3-on-1 advantage the side of CSP Blue. Spike plant finally going down, and Konichi gonna have to find a mental 1v3 if he wants to win this one out. And a double satchel across the site. Akira goes down. A showstopper is out. Opportunity to make something happen now.
Enemy suppressed.
And now in tower, good nade coming out from Chifu, and they find the round. 15-14, CSP Blue
Switching
making
sides.
the right moves on their attacking
Match
halves.
point.
It hasn't been the attack that's been nerve-wracking though. It's been this defensive side, right? Finding that blood. And you know what it's time for? Somebody to pick up an operator. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. You know? Skeptic Kong was in the server. The op would have been out since the first overtime, okay? Yeah, you know, some guys just aren't made for it though. You know, heavy lies the burden of being the operator. Big opener coming out from the attackers as Chilla lights up that scoreboard. 4-on-5 now. Jitty being pushed on both sides. Gonna need some help from his comrades. Coming out towards drop, and the drop is in. 2 players out, both duelists on the site now. Jitty's in trouble. He's blind. He can't see a thing. Won't mind the shots either. Now a 3-on-3.
Spike down
Akira
A.
picking a couple shots. Synthetic is with him above. Joker late on the rotate. 2 players spotted towards site now. Akira jiggling close.
Spike planted.
Knows that 2 players are on site here. How do they approach this retake? It seems as though they want to go for main. A stun coming out. And CSP playing patient. Really patient.
Turret.
And now blitzing main. They will find the breach. What else is there to find in this? Jet gonna get tagged up. A dink for their troubles. Clock running low. Race towards top side. It's one that remains! And they do it! They do it! They get it done in the 3rd overtime. Back-to-back rounds in map number 1 going the way of CSP Blue.
Defenders
What a big
win.
coming out, 16-14. And look at that, Akira with the top performer for the side of CSP Blue. We'll take a 5-minute break and we will be back with map number 2 action as the Golden Bears get ready to head over to Pearl. Stay tuned for more Valorant action coming up after the break. Yep. Yo, sorry boys, I had to piss again. I'm good though. Too many Red Bulls, bro. Got me burning through them on the cast here. Yo, hell of a map one though. That shit was fun. Yo, yo, what are we doing? What are we doing for defense? Defensive setup. I know what we have. I'm talking about the setup. How are we setting up? Are we putting Jitty's trip at double door like every fucking round? Okay. Where's Joey's fade at? He's art. Okay, he's your art guy. Yep. And working mid. Yep. Okay. Okay. Make sure. Listen, this is something that I want to be a focus on this defensive half. Every couple rounds, switch something up. I don't care what it is. We can't run the same dry shit. Like the fact that I'm reading half the guys we play against because they do the same setup, it's a fucking joke, bro. It's not realistic whatsoever. So, so Jitty, bro, you're fucking opping this map. I don't care. Okay, good. Cause like, good. And you can move him around, bro. You can up him double door. You can have him up art for. Okay, yeah. Ooh, All right, apologies about that, folks. Hot mic getting picked up there. Unintentional. But we get back into it here again. Map number 2 coming out of the evening. Here, let me, let's get this back to Valorant. Game number, not that. Game number 2 of 3. Concordia St. Paul with the advantage. And now kicking off Pearl, map number 2 of this one on defense. Excited to get into this one. Map number 1 was an absolute banger. If you are late joining us, a triple overtime victory for the CSP Golden Bears Blue. Hard fought nonetheless. I mean, tons of just insane rounds in that first game, man. I'm honestly going to have to go back and watch later tonight because that was mental. So here we have it. Map number 2, the pick of the Missouri
Select your
MBU
agent.
Spartans. And now here we are getting ready to see how their Pearl play is realistically, because the side of CSP Blue hasn't had a ton of Pearl gameplay this season. To be quite frank, any Pearl gameplay. Like, nobody picks this map. Everybody just bans it. So, you know what? I'm going to flip the coin, and if it's heads, we're winning. If it's tails, you know, we'll see in map 3. Excited, though. Excited, to say the least, getting into this one. And they're still running double duelists, so, you know, MBU, we're trying to figure out what's up with that.
They're not intimidating. They're stupid. Big difference.
Our buy isn't working? Oh. Nope, they say they're good now. So, a little bit of a technical difficulty, something about the buys, but it seems as though Concordia getting their shenanigans in order
Teleport's ready.
as we get ready for map number 2 to get underway right now.
Here.
But what an exciting first map to kick off this series. Week number 4, NECC action. CSP Blue chasing the undefeated 4-0 record in an early showing towards A. Fade gonna mark a few up with that eye, and now location known. A counter fade eye from the attackers. Synthetic gonna hear a couple pushing into our position here.
Catch them.
C's coming out. Will it catch anyone? Jet gonna dash back to safety towards mid. Jitty waiting towards B along with it. Nice swing from Synthetic. We'll find the first in a triple brap on the headshot. That is foul play coming out from Synthetic, taking out both the 2 attackers at Art. Now a 5-on-3. Suze in a heading coming out. Akira popping away in CSP Blue. 1 elim away from a flawless pistol round. And that's just pure execution coming out to kick off the Pearl pistol round.
They think they're better
Beautiful
than us.
start coming out from CSP Blue off the back of some well-placed utility, honestly. Spotting out where the push was coming from, reacting accordingly, and shutting it down one attacker at a time. So, great round to kick off map number 2 for CSP Blue. As we get back into it, Jitty showing us the RGX katana. You know, I haven't seen Chamber with a katana, but I will say that I'm a fan of Chamber with a katana. Sounds nice to me. Akira with his patented Bulldog round 2. I mean, if he's not rocking a Bulldog round 2, you know something's wrong. Dash out and bye-bye Jet. Mimi Chilla, that's not going to fly here, buddy. Paint shells to clear out Joker. how many more are knocking on his door.
Found one.
Early Fade Dog will spot some pressure from mid as Synthetic good now quickly to watch this backstab of a play here. With the Stinger in hand, he could do some serious work. Knows that a couple players are right around this door. Synthetic swings, finds one.
Enemy
Make it
remaining.
a second one. Now Fade at Ling. And the swing out, and it's back-to-back flawless rounds from CSP Blue to kick off map number 2.
I told you you're
Now this is where the men become boys, or the boys become men, however you want to say it. The bonus round, you gotta come through for the side of CSP Blue. Weaponry not looking so hot, but a Bulldog and a Marshall to play off of could honestly create some magic happen here in round number 3. Full rifles at hand for the attackers, so it's going to be on the side of the defenders to really switch up the tempo, try to catch them off guard here. So I'm expecting some kind of aggression to come out from the side of CSP Blue. It seems as though A main being the spot for that aggression to take place. Chifu lining up the stun and going to fall back.
Can't use that.
Really Fade Eye clearing out Art, so a bit of the same approach that the attackers showed on the pistol. Ace like to start out here. Synthetic gonna spot one out with the dog. The C's not gonna catch her in time. His Jet dashes back to safety and gets double swung, and Joker's good for 2. Somehow staying alive. 6 HP left on him. Chifu finds one.
Spike down
4
A.
on 2. Utility getting flooded onto the site. As the Astroscopes fade away, Kira spotting out the push in the dugout, can't find the shots required,
Where are you?
and now it's a 2-on-2.
Spike
No
planted.
HP for Joker here, and Synthetic gonna
Placing
have to
swarm
find
grenade.
another huge frag.
Swarm grenade out. Placing last
Nade
player
to clear the
standing.
push,
One
but 3K
enemy
is out,
remaining.
and a rifle in the hands of Synthetic. Fade v Fade, no utility to play off of, so it's gonna have to be off the back of the gunny. Synthetic has to be a little bit aware of where this positioning could be from the opposing's Fade. And he swings out and he finds the gunny. The 1v1 strikes true, and it's Synthetic continuing the ice in the veins. What a win for Synthetic. 3-0 start coming out from CSP Blue and absolutely shutting down the MBU Spartans to kick off map number 2. Started out with 2 flawless rounds, and then they get it done off the back of the bonus round. Joker with 2 massive frags off the Spectre, and then the follow-up from the rest of his squad, and an absolute electric start to map number 2 here, folks. We appreciate all of you just tuning in. Game number 2 of our best of 3 tonight. First set of 2. CSP Gold will be playing after this one at 9 o'clock. Concordia St. Paul Blue trying to take care of their work of the MBU Spartans right now as they are up 1 map to 0. If they shut it down here on Pearl, that will close out and they will improve to 2-0 with a 4-0 showing on the season. Joker getting the blood of the 4th round, and CSP Blue keeping this ball rolling on the defensive side. Up close and personal, and Joker's going to shut that push down too. Nothing's catching this guy off right now. Chifu swinging out long, has his teammates close to backing him. Joker not hearing anything. Raised towards pillar, and now has the showstopper. So a bit of an opportunity to pop out here. A good flash out, and Joker swings out for the 4K. It is all too easy as CSP Blue are routing these attackers.
One step closer.
Huge. Absolutely huge. Finally, a weapon's going to be back in play for the side of the attackers. They've been waiting since their first bye round to get another crack at this one. But I gotta say, man, if they can't strike through on this round, they are going to have a hard time at closing this first half back at all. To be quite frank, it's looking like another bonus round if you can't convert this one, and that's just not a hole you want to be in. 5-0, and you're on attack. I mean, it's not friendly whatsoever. So, MBU Spartans really trying to score one and get back onto the board here for the side of Missouri. Man, I just remembered the name and it left my head again the second I tried to say it.
Pulling them in.
Baptist. Missouri Baptist University Spartans. That's their name. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying my best, I promise. Early stats was hit through Art from the raise. Up close, Chief, not going to be able to find the shots. Now it's up to Akira, posted at the dugout position. Here's a couple close. Knows that they are all around him, at least 2 to 3 players right now next to Akira. He spots a jump spotter, and Jitty gonna find one with the operator. Akira swings out into his own demise, can't find the shots, and Konichi good for 2. Now
Face your fear!
for Fade and Nightfall coming out, and Synthetic gonna dodge out just nicely there. So they're going to think this is clear, but both retakers coming in through art here. This could be huge for the side of CSP. Nothing being spotted yet. Joker trying to line up an ultimate, but opting to save is the call. So looking for exits, seeing what kind of economy damage they can still put onto the back of these attackers, and taking the long way around things as well. So opting to play smart, you know. I don't have anything against it. Granted, I definitely think they could have pulled it if they committed the KJ ult. You never know. But opting to just hold on to 2 rifles and give the first round to the MBU Spartans. So weaponry is still going to be good. I mean, you can still afford not by saving money like this. So I'm okay with it. And Jitty purchasing that operator right now, as the rest of the CSP defenses get ready to get set up in a little bit of a switch up now. Joker setting himself up over towards B for the first time this map, so I like this adaptation. Starting to show a little bit of a hand that they quite frankly haven't in the last few maps. You know, it's been a little bit too stagnant for my taste. So I'm glad to see a little bit of a switch up like this, and it's off the back of the first round loss of the second game. So we'll see what the side of MBU offers on this next attacking round. But Jitty posted over here with the operator. Synthetic using dogs in the art to clear that out early. I mean, they love this art hit. Same set of utility coming out from these attackers, trying to clear Synthetic out of art. And Jitty in a nice spot here for this operator. Waiting to see who's going to peek him. Synthetic getting dogged out. He's going to need some support, but he's got Chifu now to watch his back. But it leaves Jitty in an awkward position. He's got to watch main and art for himself, and he's going to have to bail out now as the A hit is underway from the attackers. And a spike plant being initiated now. So CSP Blue trying to respond quickly. The Nightfall comes out. Synthetic gets pushed, and the nice trade frag coming out from Joker. Now a 3-on-3 as Jitty has this operator out, trying to creep back in. And Akira going to get double swung. Now a 1v2, and Jitty probably going to be forced to save. A 3-on-3 turned 1-on-2, and it's going to be another save call made for the side of CSP Blue. Back-to-back rounds, not going their way. I'm gonna burn this right now because I actually know what I'm doing. I'm making the call. I saw it, so I gotta make the call. Push shall be back momentarily.
Trust my boss. It only malfunctioned that one time.
Reloading.
She won't miss that finger.
Reloading.
Apresentamos a nossa nova série de palestras, Monstro Redimido. Ouça testemunhos em primeira mão daqueles cujas vidas foram salvas pelo mais enigmático agente da Legião.
Alrighty, as we get back underway, first half of map number 2.
That works.
4-2 lead the side of CSP Blue right now, and a little bit of an adaptation coming out here. Jitty gonna set up into art here. See what he can find, and early spotting over towards shops coming out. Jitty not seeing anything quite yet.
Concealment!
Really nice
Concealment!
B long coming out, so potential adaptation coming out from these attackers as Akira switching over towards the heaven position, and plenty of shots ringing out from B long, so almost certainly a B hit coming out as the double satchel rings into back sight. Synthetic dog gonna get missed on him, so they don't know anybody's close link here. This could be huge if you can find a time to execute. A C's coming out,
Spike planted.
and a dog as well to see if you can find anybody. One player spotted towards back hall.
You are divided.
And the Astra Wall coming out
Find
from
you.
the side of MBU Spartans now.
Still waiting.
Plus the Killjoy ulti for the retake, so this is
Bring
going to
them
get
down.
pretty hectic, pretty fast here. 4 seconds coming out. 2 on it. The breach ulti towards Long, and CSP Blue going to try to push forward aggressively and get onto this spike. An early half coming out. The stick maybe as well. The stick being held, but Spike Planner will be killed. 3 on 3, time ticking away, and time winding down. CSP Blue have to get on this spike. Only 1 remains. Jitty, the stick comes through! No way he clutches that! There's no way! 1 on 3. Jitty sticks the defuse, and CSP Blue walk away with a robbery. Or Chifu. I'm used to the Jitty on the breach last game. That's my bad. Chifu, that's my bad. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Not a boy though, Chifu. We take it all the same. Big win for the side of CSP Blue. 5-2 on the scoreline. We thought it was Jitty. Nothing wrong with that. He was on the breach last game. That's understandable. Come on now. No flame, please, Twitch chat. No flame. 5-2, advantage the way of CSP Blue. And now back to the setup. Hey, Jitty's on the chamber. What am I thinking? Early raise room, but towards middle of the map here. Lots of footsteps being heard towards mid, man. Jitty being taken out. Joker gonna find the trade frag, and now Shifu on backside gonna be needing of assistance as the utility being rained into the site. Joker up close. Timmy gonna ring out a couple of shots, and now checking his 6. Nothing spotted just yet as the spike plan being initiated. Now Mipicello gonna find 1 with the operator from main.
Spike planted.
Joker at this R position. Not able to spot anything out just yet. 3 on 3, an operator known for these attackers. Yeah, you got the Astro Wall to play off of. The Cosmic Divide, and it's being called in. So, retake off the back of the Cosmic Divide. This player's right on the other side of this wall. Jet surely going to be out at a moment's notice. Just saw that operator for a second. Both players right now. Nobody ready for it, and it's Akira. Left in the 1v2, he finds both. Does he have time for the defuse? Surely he does. 6-2, advantage CSP Blue. Big retake. I don't, you know, like, MBU didn't have to peek, but they wanted to, and they wanted to lose the round, so we take those. I guess, but you hear the spike tap for a Cosmic Divide.
I should play some Astro Stars in this reality.
They were like that. They were like up on the wall. I saw the operator scope peek through. You can see that long barrel sticking to the Astral Cosmic Divide. So, big lead from the side of the CSP defenders right now. 6-2 and counting. Tour de force available for Jitty, and he has popped it and is holding down B long with it this round. Early Astral smoked across at B long. Jitty now looking at screen here. Akira going to spot the first couple, and now Jitty playing awesome, waiting to see if any further peaks will come in. A Jet Cloudburst is up now. The KO ultimate almost popped. Jitty having a TP out because that tour de force would not have been able to be used. So here we have full retake coming out. The raise showstopper into heaven, and Akira just puts that down, and the thumbs down for Kenichi because that peak was baller. Hidden Worlds finds 2 though, still on his initiator shenanigans, getting 2 towards the heavens. Now a 3 on 4 retake. CSP Blue trying to punch back onto site here. Jet known at backhaul along with the Astra. So having to pick up the speed of this retake. One player spotted that, Jenny. Nice trade to bring it out. Joker in a 1-on-2 can't seem to find the shots required, and MBU Spartans will put up a round for themselves. 6-3, advantage CSP Blue.
If you need help figuring out how, just ask.
Careful there.
I got enough time to go into the Astro form?
Here.
That'll work.
Here.
Rise and bring glory.
Back into the action we go. 1 ultimate
Right there.
for the side of CSP. Nightfall coming into Art instantly, and that's going to spot 4 players from CSP Blue. I mean, it's not that a fast A-hit is on the horizon for these attackers. And Spike initiate going down now. Weaponry is not looking good for the side of CSP Blue. Stingers, Sheriffs on the back of this retake. So if they come out with more than 2 kills, I think it would be a miracle. Some would say it'd be a Minneapolis miracle. The Handbringer gonna find the first of the round on a Chifu, followed up by Mipichillazop. Now 3-on-5. CSP is trying to do some economy damage. Big shot from Jitty, taking out that operator, and now has it for himself. And he's gonna get out scot-free. That's called worth, ladies and gentlemen. 2 and an up, we take those. Jitty posting up top mid. Oh, one close. The Roomba coming out. Jitty trying to tuck down. Roomba's gonna track him, and he throws it out of the map. I love it. You can't reach that. You can't reach that. You can't reach that. There we go. Beautiful save. Chucking that up out of the map. That's just madness. The IQ on Jitty, though, you see it right there, folks. He knew he was done, knew his life was forfeit, so he chucks that up into the bushes where it belongs. EP Chill going to have to force up and purchase one for himself if he so chooses, but the funding very much on their side to do so. 6-4 now. 2 unanswered rounds off the back of these attackers. We'll see how the defense sets up for CSP Blue.
You are divided!
Cosmic Divide coming out from the attackers, and I think that almost signifies immediately a B hit is coming at them. Killjoy ultimate available and already in position. This is exactly what now Joker's looking for.
Spike planted.
Spike planted already, and just like that, Killjoy ulti going down. And now getting ready for this post-plant retake. Nice trade from Synthetic onto the Handbringer, and now a 4v4 ensues. Killjoy ulti going down now, and it's time to get on that Spike. 2 players detained, and counting. Joker picking up 2 freebies, and now CSP Blue retaking into long rapidly, looking for these final attackers, making it 1 alive, a 4-on-1, and that's a free defuse coming out. Call it 7-4, advantage the way of CSP Blue, making the right moves, and the headshot rings out for Akira. Last round of the half, and another opportunity for an 8-4 start to the game. CSP Blue have been getting off to some sick starts though tonight, like all honesty. 7-5 in the first one, and now we're looking at worst, another 7-5. So, great opportunity for the Golden Bears to push through to an 8-4, doubling their round lead, and setting themselves up for just a free 2-0, if you ask me. Right, like they're a pistol round away from really pushing through and taking map number 2 here tonight.
Get out of my way!
For the side of MBU Spartans, it's got to be now or never. You got to find a round here to close out the half and kind of bring some sort of morale into the next half. Fast A-hit is coming out as Chifu getting showered with utility. And the Satchel's coming out as well. Chifu blasting away at middle sight here. Spike plant being initiated now, and a retake being the option. The Nightfall coming out. Joey can't find the close attacker. Cosmic Divide looking to be played as well. Chifu wins out on that gunny, and a crucial one to find. The Rolling Thunder available, and a stick is coming off the back of this. Surely halved already, and the timer ticking away. A paint shells come in, and just like that, hopping off the Spike in a couple of seconds. A 1 through the wall, 1 goes down, 1 all that remains. And CSP Blue will drop it in the 1v1. 7-5 at the end of the half, but good on the MBU Spartans to take a round before it was all said and done. So 7-5, just like game number 1, and here we are. I mean, similar grounds, right? 7-5 advantage, CSP Blue. MBU Spartans won the pistol round of the second half first game. Let's see if they can recreate some of their magic that they showed on that first map, tying it up quickly. Otherwise, it could be the likes of CSP pushing forward and really starting to threaten taking a 2-0 in this series. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's a big talking point. No Sentinel for the side of the MBU Spartans, so really banking on that attacking half to come through, and it didn't. It just didn't. Like 5, come on. You're gonna have to do better than that if you're on a double duelist. Early Astra Star towards top mid. It's a suck for Synthetic. to see if anybody pushes up. Early shots in Jitty, gonna shut down the push, and
Enemy
Synthetic
down.
doubles down,
Trap
and the
destroyed.
trap triggered
Bring
towards
them
B main,
down.
so they know that this A site has 2 defenders on it at best. Synthetic's teammate getting dropped behind him.
Where are you?
The A hit underway, one player spotted towards back site, blinded, can't see a thing,
Still waiting.
and Synthetic gonna take him out now, a 4-on-2. Astra was known on the mid flank, so CSP have to be aware of this, and Jet spotted towards back site,
One
flank
enemy
rather.
remaining.
Last player art, right? That's how it goes. Smoke is in,
Here.
and CSP line and wake here. The jump spot is out. She's not gonna spot anything quite yet. Goes for the stun. And shots coming out from Art now as Joker holding it down. Shots are out. And CSP Blue coming out on top of the pistol round with an 8-5 lead in the second half
Trust me,
of game number
they'll
2.
know what hit them.
But now, I mean, an investment here. Another round added to the tally. We're looking at a 9-5 advantage if CSP Blue can make the right moves in this second round or the second half.
Careful there. Stomp them. Right there.
Bit of a slow start to this attacking round coming out from the side of the Golden Bears. Waiting to see what our opposition has in store.
Reloading. Enemy spotted A.
And now
Careful
quickly
here.
moving over hastily
here.
towards this B site.
Bring them down.
Dog coming out to go
We found one.
spot out.
Bring them down.
Defenders that are up. Swings out and will drop the raise and
I'll
swing
find
from
you.
Synthetic. And this B site looking
With that
weaker and
concealment.
weaker as the Golden Bears prepare to rush on in. And Synthetic will find another for his troubles. Doing an excellent job on this fade here.
Lights down. Reloading. One enemy
Player
remaining.
spotted up top will be dropped by Jitty. And now in a 5-on-1, the Handbringer, all that remains.
Flawless.
And a nice 3K coming out from
Nothing's
Synthetic.
perfect,
A
but
flawless round
that was
2
perfection.
from the side of CSP Blue.
They think they're
And now
so
another
secure.
opportunity at a bonus round that could put them to double digits if they were able to find some success on it. So we will have to see how it goes. But
should
as of
probably
right
play
now,
some stars in
CSP
the
Blue
astral plane.
on an absolute
Should.
tear here on Pearl.
There. Bring them down.
Faster getting dropped towards B long, and Akira gonna shut down that push. Mipichilla going bye-bye. Dog gonna spot one more at the pillar position. CSP Blue are lighting them up. 3 are dropped, and that was their gun round.
Concealment. Blocking
MBU,
vision.
what's happened? The panic button better be getting slammed right now, because MBU are in trouble, folks. This is almost certainly a bonus round being converted off the back of an aggressive start from the Spartans, and they get absolutely punished at B-Long. Golden Bears showing dominance on this second half so far. This off the back of Bulldogs
obscuring-
and Stingers. Synthetic up close, fight being tapped once.
One
player
enemy
swinging ahead.
remaining.
Now only one that remains in a 3-on-1. Trevi, what can you pull? It doesn't look likely. Akira pressing forward, and that's almost certainly going to do it. Another tap is in, and Joker finds the shots through the smoke, and now the finances are looking grim for the side of these defenders. Look at that. A buy from last round. Money looking almost like a save guaranteed here. So unless they can pull out some
Here.
mental round on the eco, it's almost certainly 11-5 advantage to the Golden Bears at this rate, doing a marvelous job on this attacking half on Pearl.
Here. Right there. Here. Reloading. They are mine. I'll find you.
Turret out.
Found one.
And keep going. CSP Blue rushing these double doors and wasting no time doing so, laying waste to any life form that stands in their path. 5v3 now as they rush this Bravo site. Spike plant being initiated. One player quickly on the flank. Chifu having his hands full as all three players swing him. Synthetic will spot all three on the nightfall and now decide to play back safely and wait for his teammates as the Killjoy ultimate coming in to buy some time. Synthetic setting up, has the haunt available.
Find you.
We'll chuck it over towards Link now.
Mark two.
Spot a couple on this retake. Killjoy utility coming out as a few players tuck towards right side of Link, and almost no time to play with here. Synthetic reposition one more time. We'll drop the first. Any follow-up peekers are sure to die as the clock will tick away and the spike will detonate. 11-5 advantage CSP Blue.
Turret out.
Big rounds, man, and looking cleanly
Everyone
while
note
they're
down
doing
your
it.
observations,
Second
then
map of
let's
this
run
best
it
of 3
again.
series. They are 2 rounds away from closing house and improving to 4-0 in the NECC.
Need a drop.
I cannot stand these desks.
Reloading.
Yeah.
Time to work.
These, yeah, you know, it is what it is. 11-5, advantage CSP Blue. Early knife towards Art, not going to spot out any pushers yet, but CSP slowing down the tempo just a little bit, throwing off the rhythm that these defenders have been used to. Going to clear out Art's quickly with the dog, nothing's coming close. Now, you're starting to realize that a bit of an Art
Bring
is
them
on
down.
the way. Another
There's line with fear.
Vector. Go for the spam, could smoke, not spot anything quite yet. And up close is the KO, will get traded out, but the flank is out now, a 3-on-4. CSP Blue down a man and now retreating back towards this B site.
Bomb grenade out.
Careful here.
11-5 scoreline, 40 seconds on the round, and CSP Blue cutting their losses and bailing out towards the B site.
Alarm bot down.
One player close will try to dash away, but the one and
30
done
seconds
strikes.
left.
Reloading.
Now a 2-on-3
Blocking vision.
as CSP Blue ramping up to take this B
Like
site
the
by
spike.
storm. Planning safely being the call here. Akira holding his lane. Long, and both players swing out. Joker makes it a 1v1. No HP to his name though. The tap. Could it be more? Joker cheating. He gets the dink! The dink! It's not enough. 140 on the Astra on that one, but gonna live and take the round. MBU Spartans finally putting one more back up on the board. 11-6 being the scoreline, and let's see the finances.
Leave it to me,
man.
I'll rough them up.
CSP having enough for upgrades here, along with the Spartans. Ultimate advantage, the way the defenders, no command.
1
plus
second, peeps.
the
I
Cosmic
gotta
Divide
visit the
available.
Astro to play some stars.
On the side of the attackers, Chifu having that rolling thunder if he so chooses to use. So, 5 seconds before we are wheels up and into the round.
Their fears betray them.
Chamber, did he trying to peek over towards Bravo long here, see what he can find. Early mid control coming out from the Spartans. As they rapidly swing out, Synthetic's location is known. Bound to get swung here momentarily. A dog is out. Can't find the transfer. And Chifu's up top mid here. Could be the thorn in the side on the push. Will swing out. Has a player.
One enemy remaining.
Nice elimination. Now a 2-on-1. Only Bonichi alive as both players head towards B long. No information known on the raise, but a 2-on-1. So huge opportunity to come through and find a much needed round. I mean, match point if they win this round. So big implications for the Golden Bears. Raises up close and he finds both. He finds both, man. That is just not how you play it. Gotta do better than
They
that.
look like us.
Period.
Are they us? I have so many questions. Here.
11-7 now. And now, I mean,
I need a drop.
BYB fam.
Ultimates
Going to
in
Astro to do
favor
them
of the
Astro
MBU
Guardian
Spartans.
things I do.
You got a few to play off of, 4 out of the 5 being available to use. So, I mean, a big opportunity now for the Spartans to kind of close up this score gap and start to
Peaks
really
now.
even out the scoreline. I mean, realistically, if you use these ultis correctly, you can chain
out
a
of my
couple
way.
rounds together. An early Blade Storm being used from the Jet, and I believe more aggression sensing
down.
the waters from these defenders. And it looks as though CSP Blue reapproaching this B site rapidly, expecting a cosmic divide to be burned here. And just as I say it, it comes on down. CSP Blue starting to push forward aggressively. Players spotted from high, a couple players close.
We found. Face your fear.
Early tap as well on top of the suck.
Spike
Goodbye
down
Joker
B.
as the paint shell's going to take him out. Nice shot from Akira though to shut down that aggression from the opposing squad's raise. And the Rolling Thunder going to come out as Shifu pressing forward. 2 players spotted that link. Will find the first. 1 player spotted the back hall.
player
Now a
standing.
one-on-one.
One enemy
Akira
remaining.
versus the Jet. Blade Storm out for the opposition. Meepy Chilla could go huge from the side of the MBU Spartans. Akira trying to get a star down. Doesn't burn it right away.
Covering it.
Now picking up a recovery. The knife spam is out and the headshot comes through from Akira. How does he find it? I mean, it looked ugly, but he got the job done, and that's what matters.
Match point.
Point for the side of CSP Blue. I'll tell you what, I held my breath for 1.5 seconds there before the reaction, but it struck
should
true.
play some
The
Astro
crouch
Stars
spray
with
went
reality.
awry, but he recovered nicely. Top man coming out from Akira. 23 frags to Joker's name, leading the charge for the Golden Bears. Synthetic following it up at 17, 10, and 10. Man, get you a guy that can do both, because Synthetic is impressing me right now. I didn't think he had it in him. No cap. I love the guy, but he's a duelist. Let's not get things twisted here. Knife coming out towards mid as the CSP Blue squad moving up towards A main. Reaching to shut down that post. Joker with the trade out. 1 more player up close. Jitty gonna drop him with the tour de force. And now CSP Blue pushing forward. KO, null command, burn to shut down any further aggression.
Right there.
But all you gotta do is wait this thing out if you're inside of CSP Blue. Holding for a flank, but nothing here yet.
Please
Timmy
be
gonna be
sentry.
able to hold this now, and CSP Blue gonna
Yeah.
carry on this push. Yep, the Killjoy ultimate available. Tour de force is still in hand for Jitty as well, so some weapons to use in that knife, not gonna spot anything. That orb being taken though will give it away. Nightfall available online now for Synthetic, so the ultis required to finish things out right here and now. The side of CSP Blue spotting 1 towards Flowers.
Bomb grenade out.
Good Molotov coming out. Joker gonna plant close for main. Synthetic or Suck not gonna hit anything. And now
You want to find
CSP
it.
Blue setting up for the post plant. The Cosmic Divide coming in to shut them off. The Nightfall burned early. And utility on the spike here. Two
Found
marked.
bomb grenade.
Akira's
killed my
on the
bot.
flank here. He's gonna come through late art, and if they have time to pull this play, it's over. Smoke coming out. Joker deciding to push. He will. He shuts down. No halving of the
enemy
spike.
remaining.
Now a
Last
one-on-one.
player
They have no
standing.
idea. They have no idea. This has got to be the game. Calling it. One-on-one. Akira's got him. He's not even looking.
Attackers
That's going to
win.
do it. 2-0. CSP Blue. 4-0 in the NECC. It's too easy. Bye-bye MBU. What a 2-0. CSP Blue still 4-0 undefeated, man. We are getting it going. We will be back in about 30 minutes with the gold team and their best of 3. But CSP Blue are on a level and a different vibe right now, 4-0 as they continue to dominate the NECC. Thanks for coming out. We'll see you guys in 30 minutes.